family. Welcome back to another episode of Workin On It Pod. Megan is back in the building.
Gang's all here.
We're all here.
As you can see, I'm on my period.
What?
So I've
Megan's in full glam.
put a little glam on.
Did you do a little trial today?
Yeah, we always trial and try to find amazing hairstylists and makeup artists in LA just because I have amazing ones, but they're so popular and so busy.
Yeah, they're busy.
And my schedule is crazy. So just in case anyone bails or can't make it or is overbooked, I gotta have backups. I gotta know more people.
I'm looking at you in the monitor. I feel like this is a good look for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I told Devontae, he killed it. I said big Barbie, and he killed it. I look so good.
You want to pose for a thumbnail since I messed you up on the last one?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sorry,
They've
dude.
been getting
Quick pose.
actually worse every time.
Well, but I can't find a moment because you're like looking really far this way, so it's like just hard profile. So maybe give the camera some love there. Work it. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry.
I was like, okay, enough is enough.
I think you look great, and I forget.
You ain't looking.
Maybe I'm not looking
Looking
that
at
deep
yourself.
into it. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
I was like, all right, enough is enough. This is the third time. I was just like, oh, maybe someone else picked it. And I was like, why'd you
No,
do
it's
me like
only
that?
me. It's only me, and I keep
it's
making
you.
mistakes. But I make mistakes, and I apologize.
And that's
but
working on patience.
Yeah, before we get there, can we talk about Wango Tango?
Wango Tango, I broke the internets.
You crushed.
Again with my body, because everyone just wants to talk about my body.
It's
And
part
that's
of the
fine.
gig, I
Let
think.
them. It's
Yeah,
part of the
let
gig.
them.
I saw an incredible article from the UK that said, yes, Meghan Trainor lost weight and it's okay to be upset. Let's break it down. But it really, I don't want to botch it. Let me read it. Because
Let's unpack it.
It was let's
You
unpack it.
You find that.
And it was really great how she said it. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes, Meghan Trainor lost weight. It's okay to feel hurt, and let's unpack it. And then the next swipe quote is, ultimately, this isn't about Meghan Trainor losing weight. It's about a culture that continues to tie a woman's worth to her weight. Period.
Whoa. From the UK? Usually
From the UK, usually they're mean. So
This
thank
is a
you,
lovely-
Glamour, UK. I see
lovely
you. I
article.
love you. Let's do a photo shoot on my body.
I think
but
because you're Meghan Trainor and your takeoff point was a specific song, I think you're forever. Unfortunately, they just only think of you as the bass girl.
I said that
that's
too coming up. I
unfortunate.
was like, am I just the base girl forever? And like, I wasn't healthy. I didn't feel good. I feel healthy. I feel strong. I feel amazing. I'm thriving. I'm
That's what
31 and
matters.
I'm thriving.
That's what matters.
And that's what I want to do. And I don't owe anybody anything. And let them is my book that
Mel
I didn't give
Robbins.
enough credit to last
Yeah.
podcast I was here. This book has changed my life.
But I think
Let them.
we should redefine the bass girl, right? It doesn't mean you have to look a certain way. It's just you're accepting of this is what I got right now, and I'm loving it. You
I
know?
also been
You're like you
trying
didn't feel
to-
good, but you're still like I'm still working it. You
I'm
know,
trying
like,
to like my main mission in life is to talk besides like doing good is to like learn and retrain my brain to really love myself. All those songs are
Yeah.
me hoping and wishing. And when I would sing it on stage, I saw the therapy. I saw like singing these confident words. I want to be my bestie. Like I'm
Yeah.
crushing on me. That really helps my brain start to actually believe it. Remember on tour, I would look at the monitor and I'm like, oh my God,
And the
Mhm.
beauty
who
about
is she?
being on tour is you get to see all your
My
lovely
songs come to
fans
life, yeah.
singing it with you, and them being, happy with themselves with your song like
It's the
that. It's that
best.
moment. You're like, this is okay. This is why
It's
I made this
something
song.
we're always working on.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to promote confidence and loving yourself. And I'm finally really confident and happy and healthy and strong. And I'm gonna be able to do a push-up someday.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Except your hips are out of whack.
No, my
No,
hips are cured.
Yeah, we're
Chloe!
getting cured. Dr. Chloe Halley.
Dr. Chloe
This is a
Haley.
big step.
Chloe Haley.
Haley. I'll put
Haley.
her Instagram on my page though. Guys, for 8 years, my hips, every time you touch them, ached, burned. I'm touching my hips right now. No pain.
Whoa.
What? You
Dude.
can heal.
Hands on my hips. They
This
hurt.
chiropractor is incredible. It hurts. She's
Mm.
also a chiropractor and she rubs your muscle like when you're like,
Oh,
oh
it's
no,
the
no, no, no,
worst,
no,
yeah.
no, no. But
I'm
as soon
going
as she
after
does
this
it-
pod.
Release.
I'm going.
Dude,
Nice.
buckle up.
scared.
But she cured me and I hugged her last night. I was like, I could cry. Like I've never not felt pain in my hips. Like you should see her for your hips. I know your hippie whippies hurt.
I'm tight.
Yeah.
I'm
Because you know
surprised.
why? We're not stretchers.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I thought everyone had to stretch. I'm a mobility girl, so I have to do movement.
Oh, we're not supposed to
We're
stretch.
not supposed to stress. That's what was fucking us up. I was stretching
Oh.
so hard, and she was
Now I'm
like,
curious. Now I want to check in, see
"You
see
should,
what's going
dude,
on.
because I'll show you my little exercises I do. 2 days I did them. My hip pain was gone. What?
What?
Wow.
I got to tell the world. This
No, this
coffee's
is exciting.
beaming.
No, this is exciting.
It's
This is
huge news. I got to tell mom.
big. Yeah.
Is this
She
your
lives in
nitro
hip
with
pain.
milk?
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Nice. Wango Tango. Me and Megumi went. We drove down to
Thank you.
Huntington
I love
Beach.
you for the support. 2-hour drive for me.
Yeah, but we're used to those long
Drives.
drives for camping. So it was like, what's this? The problem with that drive though
What's
is,
this?
you're stuck on the 405 in traffic and people are upset.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a little different than like we're driving to the mountain because it's like open road 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But so worth it.
Views.
We ate food at Bear Claw, phenomenal seafood, calamari fries. I'm still thinking
What?
about them. They're incredible calamari fries.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bomb. And yeah, I love because Megumi can't get enough of your music. She loves it. So when something like
And I
this
love
happens, when she
Megumi.
gets to watch the show, we're playing Megumi is playing Meghan Trainor songs for 48 hours before the show. Just so hyped. Because you're like, you don't want to come. I go, she's been playing your songs for 48 hours. We are going and we are enjoying the
I
show.
love her.
She-
And then I saw you guys in the crowd. And every tour visit she came, I forgot to give her a shout out. And I would shout out everyone else. And then I would scream after the show and go, Megumi, I forgot. And then
Yeah, you could
so
actually
at
see us
Wango
this time.
Tango, I was like, Megumi twice because I could see her. You guys were in the VIP up front, and I
Yeah.
could see. I wanted to cry. I could see you looking at her teaching the words because she wanted to know them so bad. On no, you were like, it's not to the to the no, no, no.
I was just singing with her. I wasn't teaching
Oh,
her.
it
She
looked
knows
like
the
you were
words.
like, it goes like
No, we
yeah,
were
maybe
just
you were
singing
into
together.
It. Oh my
We
God, I
were
was like,
just
he's
singing.
teaching
No,
her.
no. She knows the words. We were singing together, but it was funny during no. Like I messed up the same verse that
Yeah.
you messed up. And I was
did.
laughing
I
with you. I
messed
was
up
like, we messed up that word.
I
Like,
messed up
Thank you in advance.
Yep.
I don't
yeah,
wanna
it was like you
dance.
did one
Because
before.
it's because, dude, I make eye contact with someone in the crowd and I'm just gone.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah.
God, I love you. Oh God, I don't want to dance. I don't need to. Like, I'm gone. I black
Yeah.
out for a minute. But it's fun because I'm like, mic's on, you know.
Yeah, true.
But I lost the words to like 2 songs, and I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta
It's
get
been a
this
minute.
shit
It's been a
together.
minute.
It's been a minute.
That was exciting. Beach crowd, glorious sunset.
I was in a daring outfit. No, I was in a little bikini weenie and I was feeling myself and I looked good. And I remember I knew I wanted to like make a shocking statement because all my other Rango Tangos, I didn't love my outfits, you know?
Really?
I was very covered. I was very insecure. It was like 10 years ago. I was a different person. And so I was like, this Wango Tango's on a beach. It's with Doja Cat. Like, I want to be a hot beach girl, which I've never been, you know? Like, we come
Okay.
from Nantucket. I would like hide in my ponchos or I would like go.
You wouldn't be outside.
I wouldn't be outside.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm going to be that hot summer bitch tonight. And I'm going to have big, blonde, beautiful hair like this. And I'm going to wear close to nothing. And
With some sparkle. You had
with
some bedazzled.
sparkle. And I've never felt hotter. I was like really nervous at first going out on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I was shaking because I was like, what if this crowd is like not my crowd, you know? You know when I do like the football
Well, yeah, because it's like a
shows
festival.
and one guy,
Yeah.
I walked out and he just flipped me off.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if it's just like strictly a Doja Cat crowd and they hate me? But they didn't hate me. They loved me and they
I
were
knew
great.
you were in the clear when the show began, and they were chanting
They were
Meghan.
chanting Meghan,
Yeah,
and
before like actually started.
I do this new thing with my dancers when we do private shows or we do like my shows or we do like radio shows, and I go, "This might not be our crowd," and that's our chant. And that one Wango, I was like, "This might be our crowd,"
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
get so excited because.
Yeah.
But I did walk out, and the first guy I saw was yawning, and I was like, "Oh no!" So I was like, "Put your hands up!" So I started screaming. I think that's why I was like, "Do it or else," you know. I got very aggressive on this show.
Put your hands up.
Little
But
Charlie
by the-
XCX. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but by the end of
What
it,
the
I was
pot
like,
goes.
"Oh no, I finally got comfortable. I don't want to go." Like,
Yeah, I
I
was
was
cracking
finally
up with
having
that.
fun.
You had like one song left. You're like,
Damn
just
it!
got-
I just got used to body rolling.
finally feel good.
Yeah.
Great show.
But it was a great show. Thank you, iHeart, for having me. I can't believe I get invited to this stuff 10 years later. It's sick.
It's wild. And then you got to meet Doja Cat? Or have you
Oh my
met her
God, I
before?
got to meet Doja Cat.
This is the first time?
That was my first time ever. And she's everything I ever wanted her to be and more. And she was so cool and so funny and so chic and so awesome. And she took a picture with me and I was like, no way, bitch. And then as soon as the pic were done, I went, "Ugh," and then she was like, and we were just gagging at each other. And I was like, I die for you. I die for you. I die for you. I love you. My son loves you. We love you.
Dude,
And I said, my husband loves you. We all love you.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was the only thing I missed. We had to escape to take care of
Yeah,
the
no, we were there
dog.
for so long. You had to get out
Yeah.
of there.
We just had Rue to take care of, but I'm glad that you got to meet Doja Cat. Oh, you got love from NMIX, the girl group.
Yeah, they were so cute and so nice and so young. All the girl groups were really young. I saw Cat's Eye, who I love,
Yeah.
and I've been listening to their song Gnarly. My friend's a writer on it, and the first time I listened to it, I was like, what is this? What's going on? Is this really cool Gen Z stuff that I don't know about? And then the third time I heard it, I was like, not gnarly, not gnarly. And then I was like,
Bops.
honey, like a bag of Takis on a shed. You know, like I couldn't stop saying it. I was like, on a shed. Like that's all I was saying all day long.
Hell yeah.
And so on the carpet, I was playing it for them in glam, my whole team. I was like, look how good they are at dancing. And I love them. And I think they're going to take over the world. I saw them on the carpet and I was like, honey, like I'm on a jet. And they were like, hey, you know our song. And I was like, bro, I love you guys so much. You're so good.
Bro.
Bro. Wango Tango.
Wango
Great
Tango.
time.
I got to meet my superstars
That's how I
there.
feel about Az and Ray's song. West, way. West, where to make me feel
Headphones
better.
on.
Headphones on. Yeah.
First time I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I was just like, West,
Of course, it's great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little windows
Yeah.
down, driving through LA.
She's like,
yeah.
pop it on.
Gotta
Have it
put your
going.
headphones on.
I'm excited to see what else she's got in store.
I don't know how to
Got the
write
album.
stuff like that, you know? I'm very like, here's a pop hook. Here's something loud.
Here's
Yeah.
something loud.
I wish I could. I wish I could be like, and get away with it. But like,
It's a
I'm just
talent, dude.
loud. It's a talent.
It's also just different form. That's the beauty of pop music. There's many versions of it.
Yeah, I think going in for this writing, I've only written like 2 songs for this new album, and I'm so in my head. And me and this producer Grant, who does all Tate McRae stuff and does a lot of my stuff, was like, we were like, let's not just do like a Meghan Trainor bop. Like, let's try to be different. And we were like, what is that? And so then today I called Grant, was like, you know, I just did Wango Tango and Made You Look went off. You know, what if we just do the doo-wop and like just make it better and like just do us, do what
do
we
your
know how to
thing.
do.
Yeah.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So I was like, we got to take the pressure off ourselves. We're like,
Yeah.
you know, we should just write a bibbity bop and then we'll make it sound really cool after or something.
Yeah, there you go.
You
I just
know?
feel like the
You know
more
what you're
you
doing.
write, the more you
You
then
get
go.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
I just haven't had a session and I'm itching. I usually write like 3 days a week and I'm just like not writing and I miss it because Grant was on vacation and now I'm going on vacation.
That's what me and Daryl were talking about in our last episode.
Mm.
I'm like doing nothing. I'm losing my mind. So I think we're just not good at that.
It's from our dad.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I start to talk to myself a little poorly when I'm relaxing. Daryl's like, take it easy, man.
No,
I
yeah.
gotta- my
That's
life
why-
is always taking it easy. I need to do something.
No, that's why when I'm home and we have time off, I'm like, I'm gonna organize the whole
Yeah,
closet.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
get
like,
it.
will you sit the fuck down? And I'm like,
I get it
no.
though, because then it gets a little scary.
No,
up
Dad
top.
took a test where he put like the blue dye
Yeah.
in his arm, and they literally tested his serotonin, his brain. They watched it when he was doing a project, and then when he was just sitting there, and it was like, you're a happier person when you're doing something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that makes so much sense. when Dad's not doing something, he's
got
asleep.
anxiety.
He falls
Yeah.
asleep, or he has anxiety, or he falls asleep.
Yeah.
Sweet man.
I think the fall asleep is just age.
I don't know. Maybe he's like, goodbye.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
I'm
classic
bored.
dad now,
Yeah.
dude.
Nothing
Yeah.
to do.
He'll
Yeah.
sit there in the studio and we're blasting, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
this
just
is
a dad now,
loud.
dude.
I love it though. I love looking back and being like, he's here.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into working on patience.
Yes.
And we could do. There's many versions of patience. You could patience with a loved one, patience with yourself, patience with work, people. There's many times when patience really is the key to
You sound like a preacher.
happiness, success, and overall well-being. working on a pod.
Did you practice that?
No. That was just that came out
Improv.
of the sky.
Sorry, I ruined it, but that was great.
No, it's
Preacher.
okay. So
You should be a
how-
public speaker.
I can barely talk on this podcast that's edited. What do you mean?
You would thrive in front of a crowd, and you know it, and
Maybe.
you did. Come
Maybe.
on, bro.
Maybe. Potentially. Anyways, patience. How do you guys... I feel like since me and Megumi are fresh, right? We're going to come up to 8 months very soon. And, well, by the time this is out, we are past the 8-month mark.
At a year, you can propose.
That is correct. I technically could
You
propose
could do it any day.
whenever.
Or he could have patience.
We're going to Hawaii soon. I can get fireworks.
Comes out after Hawaii. I'm engaged. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
So patience. Now we're at the beginning, so there's not many times or moments where we lose patience for each other, but I think it's so fresh where we don't really know where, like, this would upset her. I don't know what really upsets her too much yet.
You
Because
don't?
there hasn't been... I know some things, but in general, like, it's pretty... We're even keel. Honeymoon phase, you know? There's not much...
No, we used to tell everyone, like, we don't even fight.
Yeah.
And only after the kids, we're like, we fucking bitch fight.
Yeah, see, there's more
There's
factors in play.
factors,
There's other
yeah.
responsibilities.
We
So
never
we don't have
fought before
kids. You know, we have Rue. There's not much to really kind of be, little fighting going on. So how do you have any advice for
You just like
me?
when we fight.
No.
Aw.
I'm not trying to brew something up
No.
here. I just feel like
can
you
I
guys have
go first?
wisdom
Yes,
from
Daryl.
life lived and many years of
I-
Live, laugh,
love
love.
and current love.
Yes, it is one of the things that I enjoy the most right now with you and Justin being in relationships. You little young lovebirds, you.
Yeah, young love.
I'm like, I'm a seasoned vet over here. But one thing that my therapist, shout out John, really helped me with, because I was terrible with this. I'm still not perfect, but I've gotten a lot better. Is I used to have impulses to tell Meghan everything as soon as it happened, right away.
Mm.
And she would, be doing 100 things, and I'd like come in like a wrecking ball, being like, by the way, this happened and this happened right now. And he taught me, before you do that, why don't you think about, does this need to be said? Does this need to be said by me? And does this need to be said by me right now? So those 3 things have helped me a lot.
Okay. And are these moments of saying something,
Anything.
is it anything like outside factors? This is happening. What are these things that you check yourself on, like specific?
Oh, Megan's itching. Go for it.
You want to
Tap in.
What are these things?
Yeah, well,
what are these things you're talking about?
No, it literally could be anything.
Okay, it could be anything.
Yeah.
So kind of before you say something,
It's a little buffer.
you buffer.
Yeah.
And go, is this?
Oh, can I
Worse.
give you advice?
Yes, please.
Anytime I can't get him to learn this.
I made a mistake.
Yes.
People make mistakes. And
People
this is
make
where patience.
mistakes.
This is where the patience comes
But-
into play, though. Maybe.
We've been together for like 50 years now. And
Yes, 50 years.
I would hope you change someday, please. Don't do this. When she is around or near or on her period, and you know it, you don't ask and you don't clarify, is she bleeding in front of everyone?
Okay. So don't.
And that's what he did today in front of new strangers in my house.
Okay, wait.
And I said, "Ah!" I said, you don't check. And so please don't do that to Megumi, whether you're alone or in front of a crowd of strangers.
Okay, so I mean, I never would ask such a thing. Well,
That's what
maybe
he
Such
would
a
say
vile
too.
thing. It
No,
was
no, no.
it was a big mistake.
It was a huge mistake. And he
Huge
does it. He
mistake.
goes, oh, you're on your period every time now.
Mm,
And that's not it.
so
Just because you
so
messed up
that's not on
doesn't
period.
mean I'm on my period and that's it.
That's not on period.
That's
Alright,
not
got
on
it.
period.
That's not on
I'm
period.
sorry.
So we stay away from that.
Thank you.
Now, okay, let's stay with patience here.
Patience.
Okay.
I don't have
Let's just-
patience in general.
let's
And,
not-
and I notice
right,
it's a
okay.
hereditary thing because my son doesn't have patience either. He's in the
Oh,
car
he's like
with
4.
me.
Like I don't
No,
think 4-year-olds have patience to
My
begin
dad
with.
was like, oh, that was you. Like in the car
Oh.
rides, he's like, can I see the blue arrow? Because I taught him one day, like, look, watch the map. This is how long it takes to get home. We have 10 more minutes because that's what settles my anxiety about it. I always, no matter where we are, I Google Map on my phone how to get home. And so I know how long we have because I'm clueless to where we are.
Mm.
And so now Riley needs it. And now every ride, how many more minutes? And I was like, I've made a monster.
Yeah,
And
that was you.
so,
I can remember
yep.
us being as
Are we
kids.
there yet?
And I was like, who cares?
Yeah, no, I
No,
care.
we're not there. We're still in the car.
I was
and then I would
car
just
sick.
like
You have to
scratch the
remember,
car
dude.
because you hated the noise. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
I was trapped with bully ears and I was nauseous.
Well, only was because you were
The
being
car is
annoying.
not my
Where
favorite
are we? Are we there
day.
yet? Where are we?
This morning, I had to go to a doctor in Beverly Hills, and it took us like 45 minutes. And
That's a
at the end,
haul.
I was like, "Good God, are we
Yeah.
there?"
No,
And
dude.
Zena's
That
like,
Huntington Beach
"Almost."
drive, that was like,
That was a nightmare.
Megan probably had a tough time in that car ride.
It's
Like
tough.
that's a real LA commute right there. That's Megumi's life, baby.
Yeah.
We drove right by her. She goes, "This is where I get out for work." I go,
No.
"Oh no, it's been an
No.
hour and a half."
No, she needs a
Inglewood,
different
Inglewood.
job. I know she got a new job, but she got to change it.
Yeah. When we were young, we used to dream of being anything. An astronaut, the president, a princess. But as you get older, your dreams change. Focusing less on running the world and more on how you can take your skills and ideas and turn them into something real. Instead of dreaming going to space or owning your own castle, maybe you start dreaming of your own business. You'll need a website, a payment system, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be very overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully, that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started.
What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you from the get-go with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand style.
What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce.
What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns.
And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support.
Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/workingонit. Go to shopify.com/workingonit. Shopify.com/workingonit.
Patience.
We
What do
don't
you
have
want? You know
patience.
I
We
don't
don't
have
have
patience. Talk about it.
Yeah.
So how do you have patience for a person that doesn't have patience? And how do you
True.
guys
How do you have
how do you
patience for someone who
blend?
doesn't have patience?
Yeah, it's just
You're
it's
like,
just knowing your partner, just knowing how they operate. So, I have a good example. Remember the dollhouse? There was a new dollhouse that Megan got for Riley, and she was so excited
Yeah, I
to
messed up.
build it.
Oh, I remember
And
this.
This was bad.
and knowing Megan, I knew as soon as she saw that the dollhouse arrived, she would want to open it and build it right away.
I didn't know it'd be 1,000
And it's
pieces.
just it's just
Fucked
like
up.
I know that about her. So I specifically put the boxes like in the garage.
Ah.
So she wouldn't see
No,
them.
outside the door, right?
No, I put them in the garage. I put them far, far away, so
Oh,
so
and
you wouldn't
GT
see
brought it
them.
all the way from there.
And then your
Oh,
dad, trying
GT
to be
brought it in.
helpful, brought it out in plain sight.
Ah,
And
And
I
so
was
right
like,
before bath time, you saw it
look,
when
it's
I went
a box. I was like, well, we could just
out
look
of
at it,
my
Daryl.
way to put it out of the way.
He was so mad. I saw fire come out his ears.
yeah.
And I was like, well, we can just look. No, you can't. Not with a
Well, not with a
4-year-old, babes.
4-year-old.
Possible,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so then Riley started crying and was like, I want it now. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but we had to build it overnight. And then we made up while building it because we were laughing about how difficult it was to build. And I was
Yeah.
like, I really fucked up before.
Because in that moment, really, these are uncontrollable factors where Daryl thought he could control the situation by putting it somewhere. Then someone
Yes.
else is just being nice by bringing it
Yes.
in. And it's like, oh, I can't
Yes.
control
My patience.
someone else is going to.
Yes.
No, it's just
No,
like the whole, like I have to do that prayer every day. And some days I forget, but it's like, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change.
Mhm.
yeah.
Like it's a very key component of life to be like, I can't, that's not on me. So I should not get upset about that. And I'll catch myself. I'll do something. I go, ooh, Megumi, I'm sorry. That's,
Yeah,
I
yeah. We
apologize. I am so
realized.
sorry. And she'd be like, say sorry. I go, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
No, we realized like, whoa, we were like out of 10 when it's over a dollhouse for our kids. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
we were
yeah.
like, I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no.
But
And if you can admit when you're wrong too,
Right.
I think that helps a lot. Like
Yeah.
me right away being like, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have to
I think
catch
calms us down.
ourselves. Me and Megan
You gotta
have to,
catch
because we
them.
got a little fire.
We got
have
a little fire. We
in
got a
us,
little GT.
and it explodes. Like, ooh, let me roll that back.
Yeah.
Megumi was so funny.
But everyone has that. Daryl has it too.
Yeah, true.
I'll be like, yo, that reaction was a 12 and it could have been a 4, you know?
Like me and Megumi both had to pee so bad pulling up to Huntington Beach and trying to find the parking, and like and she was like adamant on like, let's just go here and then we could walk, and then and I was like, no, we'll just park at the venue because they have a spot for us, and we just walk to the restaurant. And she thought she had yelled at me, so she kept saying like, I'm sorry for yelling. I go, you don't know what yelling is. That was you just spoke to me. It's like, turns out we were both wrong, because the first spot I went to wasn't actually the venue spot. It was like a hotel. I go, so sorry, I got to turn around. I was like, that was not yelling at all. Do not. She's like, I'm so sorry for yelling. I go, you have to stop apologizing. That was not yelling. I was like, you simply just spoke to me. Like, she's the best. She's my sweet baby angel. It was not loud at all. Dude, you guys would have cracked up. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, you yelled at me? I have no idea.
I think,
because we are way too loud.
Yeah, Daryl never gets loud, but he will show like a full performance for me when he's upset, and that makes me sadder because he'll either smack his head, which is very violent.
I love a good head smack. That's a classic dude thing, though. I feel like I messed up.
Or he'll rub his face like this.
Yeah, I'll do one of these.
Yeah,
this is a go-to for me.
Yes. Like, I see you.
But this is good. I feel like this is good. This is like,
it's better than yelling. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me take that in and get it out. What, my darling?
Yeah. This book, dude, I'm handing it to you right after I finish it. The Let Them book, Mel Robinson. It's every other sentence is
Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins. God damn it. I keep messing that up. Robinson. But every other sentence is, you cannot control what other adults think and do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. I never thought of that. Like, I'm pretty sure I can control everything in my life. And she's like, no, babe. No. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be exhausting if you could and had to, you know?
Right.
And I was like, oh.
That'd be way worse.
It'd be way worse. It was like, I was on a chapter that's like, people are going to have bad thoughts about you. Let them. And I was like, no. And she's like, I know, but everyone in the world has 70,000 thoughts a day. Even people who love you the most have bad thoughts about you. And I was like,
whoa.
What? And she was like, I'll go first. My husband rolls over every morning and does the loudest fart. And I think, you're disgusting. But I love him more than anyone on this planet. And I was like, you right. I have terrible thoughts of my favorite human beings all the time. So how can I expect people who truly don't like me online, strangers, to give me good compliments only?
This is good.
It's amazing.
70,000
thoughts a day.
Glad I'm not alone. Thought I was a crazy person.
No, yeah.
Because I was like, why do I have so many thoughts?
No, yeah.
And I try to meditate and try to turn it off, but you just can't.
And we just let them.
We
let them go. We let them come through.
Let the thoughts come and go. That's so funny.
Isn't that great?
He's disgusting, but I love him.
Yeah, and she listed through her entire family. She's like, and my son
calls them all out in his book.
She goes, I'll prove it to you. Here we go. It's amazing.
Man.
It's a great book.
All right.
It's changing my life. I was like, you're right.
Is it helping with the patience?
It's helping with the anger right away.
Yeah.
Except for when I'm on my period. Because I went, you know, when he was like, oh, is she bleeding? I was like, you know, try to snip it real fast. I was like, nope.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, remember last week's podcast?
Yeah.
Got regrets now.
What did he fucking say?
No.
Did he say my period's coming?
No.
No, I said I had no regrets.
Yeah,
today I have regrets.
I did a whole episode on working on regrets with him, and he was just like, I just don't have any, man. I just don't have any regrets. I was like, everyone has got regrets, dude. I've lived with regrets every day. Like, you gotta have it. And so that he made that joke of, I have a regret, and it's calling out the
avid listeners. I've got regrets.
Yeah, I have regrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have regrets, you know, how they spell it wrong in the movie as attached.
Rugrats?
Patience with the period. It's a tough thing because we have no idea what you experience. Men, I have no idea what a period.
No, but she threatens me with that thing all the time. You seen that thing?
Yeah.
With the
I'm
machine.
gonna get one. Yeah, we gotta do it on the podcast.
do it on the podcast.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Okay.
'cause
Anytime
he's
I,
gnarly. Poor
anytime if I,
Leslie. We're just synced together too. My nanny.
Oh, wow.
So
If
yeah,
I,
she started, and I was like, "Here I blow."
Here I
if
blow.
you know?
I ever am stupid enough to say something like that again, you better zap me.
Zap you, yeah.
Full
I was like,
permission
I
to
get a
zap
zap.
me, dude. Whoa, no. This
No, the
period cramp
things,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get a zap put on the
Yeah,
You
fist
get
bump.
zap, yeah. Oh
You're
my
gonna
god,
talk
we
about
just
my
come
period?
with, yeah.
Here's
Dude.
yours.
I become the mean guy on the Mario Brothers show, Bowser.
Bowser.
I become
Bowser.
Bowser fast. I go from the pop princess
Reasonable,
girl to
though.
Bowser.
Reasonable. And the trick is to have
And I'm
patience
Toad.
with
Patience.
them.
Oh no!
Patience.
Patience with healing in your body. My hips have hurt for 8 years, and in 2 days I healed them, like because of Chloe, this amazing chiropractor, and does everything. She does like 3 things at once. I can't get over her. She's so good.
Patience with waiting for work, huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yep.
Patience for
You
waiting
know,
for work.
you just have to know it will come.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to make your own work.
Yes.
I've
I
noticed this.
wrote 2 scenes for 2 different self tapes.
You wrote them.
I wrote them.
Comment
Yeah.
below
you
what you think.
Wait, so you wrote them, you're going to act out them, and
Yes.
then where did you just send them to people?
I'm gonna send it to my manager and just
Okay.
go like, oh, we're going on vacation. I'm gonna get the creative. I've been getting this creative itch. I had an idea for these 2 characters and these 2 separate projects.
Okay.
If you have any notes, let me know. Maybe I'll work on it when I get back. But I just want to do a little something. So like on the vacation, I go, you know what? Like put a little creative work. I was writing it yesterday. It felt really nice
And then you
to
could really
write.
Yeah, there you go. And now you could really enjoy the vacation and not be like, I
Yeah.
got to do something.
Yeah.
Not bad, not
Yeah.
bad, not bad.
Because sometimes, you can't just wait for the phone to ring. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
just do it.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm here
We'll
for
see what
this, dude.
happens.
D-Money writing back there. Just
He also wants to join the boy band.
Yeah, we
And that's
talked about it
fine,
on
the
the
dad
podcast.
band.
I
You
think
could
it'd be
do it.
lovely.
I'll have patience.
Yeah,
And
there
I'll
you
wait
go.
for you at night.
Yeah. Well, and maybe he won't.
Just for-
maybe he
just
won't
for
even like
some-
it. Maybe he's like, nah, not for me.
Yeah.
It-
Maybe.
This is
Just
probably
maybe.
dumb. This is probably dumb for me to say, and I'm just gonna preface it with that. But that's why I said like, "Hey, are you bleeding?" Because we were talking about the dad band, and you were like, "That's like me wanting to break dance," and I was like, "Oh,
That's what you say.
yeah."
It's mean.
He goes, I go, that's like me. And he goes, like, you wanted to be an actress? And I was like, no,
Oh.
I am an actress. This is like if I was like, I'm gonna take up break dancing and I'll see you later.
I just can't
And
think of
he
a time when
said,
I ever
"Is she
did that with
bleeding?"
any of Megan's dreams.
What
I
is your
can't-
dream with the dad band, my love?
To have a
Someone
Group of
asked me to be
guys-
a lead singer in a band. What a dream!
that's a dream.
What a dream!
A dream.
That can be a dream. Dreams can be
What's a dream?
small.
Dreams
What's
and
a
big.
dream?
Dreams can be many
Dreams
things.
can be small and big.
Listen, he gets to have a group of guys he gets to hang out with. They get to chill, and
I guess
it's a good thing to have
get to
as a
jam.
man to be like, here's my group
that's
of
every
dudes.
dad's dream.
And then he
Just
gets to jam.
There's a new movie. I talked about it. Did I talk about it on the podcast last week?
Yeah,
The movie Friendship.
friendship.
You have to see it. But Paul
Bro.
Rudd's in a band, and it's just like, whoa, dude, what a dream! This looks so fun.
And I'm telling you, the guys I saw at the cover band
Yeah,
where we
yeah,
saw
yeah.
multiple they were so happy.
Are you
They were
gonna
so
do
happy.
shows?
I
Maybe,
just couldn't-
probably not.
but I don't know. Is it one step at a time? But I just can't think of any one of your dreams that you said you wanted to do. And there have been a lot of them that I went,
Like what?
that's like me wanting to break dance.
Like what?
You hurt him. You hurt him. You hurt his feelings today. That's what happened.
Yes.
Did
and
I
should
hurt your feelings?
Yes, and I should have retaliated.
And
Oh, I'm
he
so sorry I hurt your feelings.
I'm so sorry I retaliated with something very stupid.
Regret. No, I feel like it's almost
That's
the same thing as
funny.
you doing like a pottery class or like I'm gonna go hang with the
I don't
girls
do
and do.
that.
I know, but what if you wanted to? It's like that's the idea. Like it's
But
an
I
outlet.
know I'm
You're good at everything you do.
busy enough, and I'm a mother of 2.
What is it at night? The kids are
Yeah,
asleep.
it's at night. Yeah.
You just hold it down for a couple
when
hours.
his lover is alone in bed.
You can be alone for a couple hours. A couple hours. What do you mean?
Scary.
No, what's so scary about it?
Why don't you invite your
Fucking
sister
scary.
Magoomy
You know how many
over?
noises
Hang
this
out with
house
her
makes?
Magoomies.
Yeah, you know what we do here?
Movie
He-
night, me and
he-
you.
Yeah, and Megumi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sister.
I'll leave
Yeah.
We'll do that. He goes to band, and we do movie night.
We
with Megumi.
promise.
I promise.
Oh,
Let
that's
him have a-
fun.
It's a creative
fun now.
outlet.
That's
Do you
fun.
money.
The first night you'll
Oh,
be like,
thanks,
I'm
Ryan.
actually camping right now.
No,
Fuck.
dude. No, especially if it's a school night. We're pretty much
Yeah, it's midweek.
midweek school
A
night.
school night?
Megumi's
School
got work
night,
in the morning.
Monday through
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah, Monday through Friday.
Nobody's in school.
Yeah, Megumi is and work.
Yeah.
Real estate school
Yeah.
and work.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
She's doing
She's
it
my
all,
hero.
Real
doing
estate
it
school
all.
in another language. I don't know how her brain works.
It's fucked.
She's like, "Do you want to do this with me?" I'm like,
Not really.
I'm looking.
I do this.
I'm looking at it. She's online, and I look at immediate stress of like, I don't
Oh.
want to learn. I don't want to
No,
learn.
JoJo-
I freak out.
My bestie JoJo just went through that.
Not
Yeah.
JoJo, see
I've
you all,
never-
guys.
not
You
JoJo, see
guys.
that. And I've never seen her work harder
Yeah.
in her life, and she was so stressed.
Yeah.
She was studying for 7 hours a day. I was like,
Dude,
Ugh.
the idea of studying, dude, I freak
to
out.
pass a
I
test,
immediately,
I'll die.
yeah, test.
No,
You give me a
no,
test.
mm.
What are you out of your
I
mind?
did an eye test for a license yesterday. And I
Yeah.
was so scared,
What
but
is
it was
that?
just like
Yeah,
the doctor,
Yeah.
doctor, like
Yeah.
just reading it.
one or
and he
two,
was
one or
like-
two.
He was like, "Cover your eye." I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't know if I
What's
can
the
do
right
this."
answer? The right answer? I don't know the right
Is
answer.
it E
I
or
was
B?
shaking, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good
Um,
under that kind of pressure.
Meanwhile, I got a virus stuck in my head.
A virus?
Moonbeam ice cream. Hey,
Did you see
It hits
Benson
me out of
Boone's
nowhere,
SNL? It is
dude.
the greatest song ever. It is the greatest song
Hey,
ever. I love
hey,
it so
you
much.
know
It's
who
my
lo-
theme
you know who
song.
loves that song?
Rain.
Your nephew.
Mystical, magical. Riley
Yeah.
sings it
It's
all the time. He'll be out of nowhere.
I love that for the 4-year-old.
Magical. It's so good.
Out of nowhere, dude, it'll just hit
ice
me. It
cream.
like possesses over me, and then I'll
Yeah.
forget about it. And then Megumi gets home, and she's out of nowhere. Moonbeam. I go, what?
Yeah.
Good. Did you watch his SNL?
I saw clips.
He texted
on-
him,
Oh, you did?
and
Nice.
he responded.
Oh, very nice. Very cool.
He's
the
a
best guy
great
ever.
He's a sweet man.
He
He's so
deserves
great.
the entire world.
He's a hardworking young man.
He's a hard
September 30th, we're going to a show at the Forum.
Go to the forum. Get
We're
your tickets
going.
now.
Hell yeah.
No, they're all sold out. They sold out in like 9
Holy
seconds.
Just kidding.
Shit.
Sucks us up.
What a
Oh.
legend.
Yeah, he's good.
That's why I texted him. I was
Okay.
like, bro, you are killing it.
Yes, dude. I mean, he's on fire.
My next album about to pop off. Patience.
Patience.
Patience. About to pop off.
Uh,
I'm about to be like, oh, sold out my tour. God, so fast.
You know, I did learn a valuable lesson in life with patience, in that good things really do take a very long time.
Yeah, like your love.
Sobriety
Yeah.
and love, dude. Love for
Took
sure.
forever.
Love for
Mhm.
sure. Wouldn't be possible without the sobriety. And in the
Yeah.
beginning of sobriety, I had no patience. I was like, when does this get good? This sucks. This sucks. Megan would come upstairs and she'd be like, are you okay? And I'd be crying. No, I'm not
Yeah,
okay.
you're like, I'm sorry. I'm
I'd be in
not okay.
tears. I'm actually not okay. I was
I
very
was like, you
not
okay? Because
okay.
you lashed out. And I don't know if that was like for me or you're like, no.
Oh, I'm just upset with myself.
Yeah.
Regrets. I was very not okay, and I feel much better. And there are, times where I get a little low, but the lows are very short now, and the highs are much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
So
that the lows
sobriety
are
does
shorter.
teach you patience, long run patience.
Your eyes are just different. Like the way you look at life is different.
Yeah.
It's happier.
Yeah.
Like you look at Barry now and you're like, oh, so pure.
I mean, but
So
Barry's,
sweet.
Barry's just like one of a kind. Dude.
Oh
That
my
guy
God.
is-
Dude, he
Nonstop.
fell
Very
like
boy.
twice today.
yeah.
We're going on our trip just
Bro.
to take family pics.
Immediate bruise.
Guy bruised his
Yeah,
eye.
he's gonna get banged up.
got a scrape on his
Immediate
chin,
lip.
busted his lip.
Busted his lip.
And he doesn't
comes
care.
in the house,
just-
he's
he
full of
barely
mouth,
cares.
and he was just giggling. And we
Yeah.
were like,
It's like,
you okay? He's
I
like,
fell down.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He goes, and now when I talk to him, he doesn't know idea what I'm saying, but he goes, oh, and just answers everything, oh,
Oh.
and it sounds like he knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. He's
I
just-
do want to say, because I didn't make it to the last podcast, but the one before with Patty the Witch,
Oh yeah.
my dragon is fucking slaying.
Oh,
My dragon
yeah.
is working. My dragon helped me. I said, make my Wango please. I love you, dragon. Zoe.
What's your dragon's name?
Zoe.
Yeah.
Please make Wango Tango be the best sign of my life. It was. I didn't expect to meet Doja Cat. I was like, okay, thank you, dragon. Mwah. And then I was like, please heal my mouth yeast infection that I got. The
Oh, yeah.
fuck? Healed.
That the fuck was insane.
The fuck? Healed. Thank
I'm
you, Zoe the
watching
Dragon.
TikTok in real time.
Oh, god
Yeah.
damn it.
The fuck?
The fuck?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, that's
sorry.
okay.
The coffee's hitting.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, it's okay.
I'm sweating.
Dragon.
My dragon is working and she's doing double time, and I love her.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking her to Hawaii.
I think I need to be more
too.
specific with my dragon, or have patience for long-term dragon.
No.
magic.
But did you notice the
No.
water? Like the first night, the water was drunken right away. The second time, it took like a few days for Wango one. That was a big gift it gave me, and it's still
Wow.
drinking.
You have to give it more.
Every day you have to
More.
give it something.
More,
a
more,
job.
more.
It wants to work
Because
for you.
mine wasn't drinking because I gave it one thing and was like
Uh.
waiting for the water to go. And I was like, come on, dragon, go.
Mine
and
went day one.
All right.
well,
Because my Wango
but
Tango was
now I'm giving it
amazing.
more and
Do
more and more,
your-
and it's drinking it.
I'm petting her too. I'm giving her a nice little
Also,
rub
just
back.
want to say the day that I asked Roy, my dragon, hey, I would like some new opportunities, please. My friend Alice came over and was like, can we just get you in this dad band? I was like, duh, my dragon.
Dreams.
My dragon. Are we
Uh,
playing voicemails?
Yes, I have
Cool.
a lovely voicemail to play
Couldn't ruin this hair. Come on
from the
now.
one and only Kelsey Kels. You're
Oh,
gonna enjoy
Kelsey
this. This is big
Kels.
news.
Oh shit! What the
I'm
fuck?
very
Is she
proud
pregnant?
of her. No,
Oh.
relax.
Well.
All right, Kelsey Kels working on a hotline. Called in at 66149143363.
Hi guys, it's Kelsey Kels. I hope you all are doing amazing. I wanted to share some news. So as you know, I have been a licensed therapist for the last few years. The license I had was the first level one you get when you first start your career, where you're a therapist, but you just need a supervisor and stuff until you're fully licensed around a few years later. Anywho, I am so happy to share with you guys that after working as a therapist and obtaining my 3,000 clinical hours needed, I'm officially fully licensed. This has basically the final boss level I have been working
Final
towards
boss.
since I was 15 and knew I was going to be a therapist. I want to give you guys each a shout out because you guys played a role in this journey and also onwards. The podcast has been such a consistent in my life over the last few years as I navigated being a new therapist. Ryan, you were literally streaming while I was writing my grad school papers, pulling all-nighters, and you cheered me on through it, graduation, getting my first license, and my first jobs. Megan, you and your music and all the memories we have has been such a huge source of happiness for me and has helped me navigate my obstacles and also helped me celebrate my milestones. Daryl, I've been a huge fan since I was a little kid watching Spy Kids and Polar Express and now the podcast. For some reason, I never get to the nerve to say hi to you at events. I don't know why, but I will one day, I promise. I love you guys, and thank you for being a big part of this journey and yet another milestone. Bye.
Kelsey,
Congratulations!
I remember
What a
years
wild ride.
ago when she was with her dad, I think, with me somewhere. She was like, I'm going to be a therapist. I was like, amazing. You'd be perfect for that. Do it. Oh, I still have this on my ear.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. That's so much work. And she crushed.
Yes. Long-term patience. She just knew if I keep
Patience.
grinding this out,
Your dreams will come true if you work
dream
hard
at the
enough and
final
you give it
boss
patience.
level, dude. I love that.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember I was like playing Call of Duty in the middle of the pandemic, like 3 a.m. She's just like pulling an all-nighter to study for this. She was like in college. I was like, man, you are utilizing your time much better than I'm just losing in Call of Duty. But it was good. It's, I'm very proud of her.
I feel like you're
And I
going to
was
work
there.
really hard later in life and
Yeah.
you'll be like, oh, I rested before, you know?
That's what I was trying to tell him
He's
last
like,
week.
I don't want that.
No, last week I was like, you have to
You'll just work
enjoy
really
this
hard
time.
in your 40s and then you'll be done. I promise.
40s and 50s.
Shit.
Exhausted.
Yeah, a dad.
I should have been a therapist like Kelsey. Oh
no, but
boy,
I think
it's okay.
also when you read this Mel Robbins
Good job.
book, you might be a public speaker. You might figure
Interesting.
something out. Because she was like a mother, her husband, they were like in debt. And she went from that to like, I'm going to be a public speaker and speak about like how I changed my life. with a
She's
few
very,
words.
very well spoken and very intelligent.
But it took
Very
her a
good at the
while.
job.
She talks about in the book like how I was
All right, I gotta read
sweating,
this book.
shitting myself, like
Yeah.
was worried what her friends would think. Like they're gonna be like, who does she think she is? Like giving speeches about life. Like the fuck? It was like that.
The fuck?
What is wrong with you?
What's going on?
You need a TikTok
I
break.
wanna do a
TikTok break in Hawaii.
That's
We're
right.
all doing a break. I don't know if I could do it, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
realized how much. Now I'm
Yeah.
seeing how much I go on Instagram.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
The fuck?
Spaghettios. The fuck?
Oh my God. I feel like you're pranking me because that's what people do. They prank
Yeah.
someone. They go, I'm going to say the fuck over and over and over again. And it's like usually their parents. And why are you talking like that?
Yeah, the
Stop
fuck
that.
at the end.
Sarah, what are you saying?
Also, we should film TikToks today. I look too good. If you guys have any ideas, we should film for the Working On a Pod.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
That would do really well. We should do Moonbeam Ice Cream. Come on, I'll do it. La 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 la.
Do it.
And
Do
it
it.
feels so. How does he sing like that, bro? Ooh, like he's got balls.
It's got pipes.
I said he's got balls.
Okay, this is
Got
actually
pipes
good.
and balls.
Okay. Working on a hotline. We got another fun caller left
Another one.
us a voicemail. Here we go.
661-891-4998.
661-491-4363.
Hi, Ryan, Megan, Daryl. I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you for the wonderful Wango Tango. And Ryan, thank you for taking a photo with me in the Black
Shut
Velvet
up.
hat.
Shut
Black
up.
Cup, yeah.
I love him.
And I wanted to ask Megan, first of all, how is writing the album going? And my first thought, I was watching one of the episodes, the most recent one, when you're talking about your son and how he's in your heart. I was thinking that would be a great, I guess not really a question, but like, do you think that like there would be a song not about your kids, but using them, I guess, as inspiration for a song, or like
Hondo P.
I don't know, you saying that like that when you love them, they're a part of you, they're in your heart. I think that's just amazing that you could use something like that in the song. I don't know. Thank you for the Wango Tango. Thank you for taking a photo with me, Ryan. Oh my lord.
Oh my
my
Lord.
Lord.
You're
my
welcome.
Lord.
Awesome and making beautiful
Did you
music.
say his name?
Hi.
No.
Oh, and I'm Luke, by the way.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
What's
The
his
fuck?
name? The fuck?
I think Luke. Is that what he said at the end? Let me say it. Let me run it back.
Oh, and I'm Luke, by the way. I don't
Luke.
know.
Yeah. Oh my God, Luke. You're the ones I pointed to at the ends, and I said, "You're coming home with me." I don't know why I said that.
Yeah,
by the way.
I was like, what is happening?
I was like,
up
I'm
there?
stealing you. You're fun. You're my new best friend. And I was like, what are you doing? I was a little cuckoo. Thank you. You're my favorite person in the crowd. You were everything. You gave me your whole life and spirit, and I
Great
needed it, and
vibes
I love
all
you.
around, yep.
Yeah, I use Riley's lyrics all the time.
That's
I'm
where To the
inspired by
Moon
him. To the Moon.
came from.
He was obsessed with the moon stuff, and my mom and I always have the thing where we say "I love you" to the moon and back. And I was like, I gotta do a love song that's like, my
But
love's
then
gonna take you to the moon.
Didn't he have a bath mat that said To the
He
Moon?
had a bath mat that said "To the Moon," and I was like, fuck, there it is. And so I had that title. He said so. He did. I'm gonna write "Wipe My Tears."
Oh yeah.
I already got a good banging chorus out
I
of that
forgot
one.
about that. That's a great song.
He says it all the time. "We wipe my tears." And then he said something the other day that was very inspirational, and I always write down when I'm talking to him. He is getting too smart though. It's getting kind of weird. At night he keeps going, "Where was I?"
Oh yeah.
When we watch music videos before he was alive. He goes, "Where was I?" And Dad goes, "In the stars." Daryl just goes,
That's
"You
a
in
great
the
answer.
And
Love
now
that
he
answer.
goes,
Thank you.
"Was I in the stars?" And and he's like, "Were you in the stars?" When we were like, "Yeah, we were in the stars." And he was like,
We're all Stardust.
"But where was I before?" And we're like, "I don't know." We're like, "You're in our heart forever. We missed you." He's like, "You missed me?" I was like, "Oh my God, I missed you so much. I talked about you all the time." He's so sweet. And you
Subject
can see
is
him
becoming
like
aware.
That's a good
Literally,
that's a good
literally.
idea for a tour though.
what?
A little You'll Be in My Heart Phil Collins cover. And then it could
Yeah.
just be a montage
Oh.
of the
Great
kids.
cover. Great cover. Great
My
cover.
God. I know, like T-Pain has more hits than anyone. And I fucking love when he puts in just like a cover of a big banger of a song.
But I feel like
was a
you
good cover.
love
Just because I
that
can,
you
bitch.
love
Like,
that
I wanna
album
do
so
that.
much.
No, I was raised on Tarzan, Phil Collins. There's never been anything
I feel
better.
like that'd be so fun for you.
Great idea, D
That's
Money.
a great idea.
Hey,
Fist
this
bump.
was all Luke.
It's
Thank you,
true.
Luke.
Luke inspired it.
Thanks again for
We should
calling
play
in.
that
Working on a
song.
hotline. All right, guys. Phenomenal
Hey,
episode.
thank you.
We did it.
Hey,
I love
thank
you.
you. I love you.
So sorry, never happen again. And if
Yeah.
it does, you
I'm
gotta
sorry I
zap
crushed
me.
your dreams. I can't wait
Thank
for your
you.
dad band, and I can't wait to go
Thank
see your
you.
show.
Who knows if it'll ever even get there? But
Mm.
maybe I'll take a little clip and I'll show you how it's going.
Okay.
I love you both
Love you.
so much. Thank
Love
you
you,
for your
Ryan.
beautiful
Love
life. Thank y'all for
you.
listening and watching to the Working on a Pod.
Love you,
Catch
mommy.
you next week.
Love you,
Goodbye.
Megumi.
Love you,
Bye.
Megumi.
Bye.